Hi guys, Steve Wolbach, your friendly public adjuster. Today I wanted to talk about your anniversary date. Now, not your anniversary date of marriage, not the anniversary date of when you were born. That's also known as a birthday, right? The anniversary date we're talking about is your homeowners insurance. When it goes from year to year, right? You get something in the mail, a couple of pages, usually not more than that, of what your policy's coverage is. It gives you the main groundwork. It's also known as the declaration page. This is a very, very important time to take a look at it. Most people, the policy comes in the mail, they open it up, and their eyes drop down to there and see how much is this costing me. Okay, it's $948. Let me see what it was last year. You look it up, you see that? Oh, it was $895. So it's gone up almost, $50 roughly, rounded off. All right, well, I'm paying $50 more. Okay, let's move on. And that's it. Do you realize that document, that declaration page, was what the insurance company uses to convey to you the changes they may have made in your policy, either adding coverage, which doesn't happen that often, or removing, deleting coverage, so you're not as comprehensively protected anymore, your home. This is the document that tells you that. They're not going to go and call you up and, "This is Mrs. Jones. We just want to let you know, we just went and took away that if water comes in the house on the north side, you're not covered anymore, okay? That's pretty much the only change. Everything else will remain the same. Have a good day." Now, it doesn't go quite that smoothly. You have to do some reading. For those that have busy and hectic schedules, want to stay on top of things, but aren't afraid to ask for some help sometimes, call a public adjuster and ask them to go over the policy with you. Don't call the agent. A public adjuster has no advantage or disadvantage to telling you information here. He is a non-biased opinion. That's what I was trying to get at. I've got no claim in this at all. My job is to educate you and let you know where you are with the level of coverage you have and where perhaps you should be. An insurance agent doesn't really want to get into things, and if you press him, it's pretty much the same. The bottom line is, he doesn't want you to question too many things, because you may not like the fact that you just had an increase. You may not like the fact that your deductible has now gone up. You may not like the fact that you've got a hurricane deductible now, a hurricane and hail deductible that you didn't have before. Changes made in the policy normally are not good for you. They benefit the insurance company. Year after year, the insurance companies sit there and they think of how they can do things to maximize more profit without having to pay things out. Because let's face it, paying money out is affecting that bottom line of increased profits. It's a direct correlation. And if you don't believe that, you're only fooling yourself. So the bottom line is, what can we do to minimize our risk, our exposure? I'm representing Mr. Insurance Company now. To write the policy, to send this out to the homeowner, let them pay their premium, and everybody's happy. Well, but they aren't, especially when the homeowner has to file a claim. He's very much not happy, but this is what goes on. So these are the type of situations a public adjuster can help eliminate if at the anniversary date. Get a hold of the public adjuster. Let him look at this new document that's just come out and explain to you what is your coverage, and look at the last one and see if anything has changed. a very high percentage, things are changing in the policy from one year to another. It just is the way things are going. That's the trend. Wouldn't it be nice to stay on top of that so that you know where you stand at all times? Doesn't cost you a cent. A public adjuster should not be charging you for this service. At least I don't. I don't know why another one would. But public adjusters can help and advise you. You go and get insurance where you want to get it. I never steer anyone in that. When somebody really says, look, I don't know, where am I supposed to get? I will help to point them in a direction, but you choose. I don't want to choose for you because I want to be as fair as possible, and I want to present myself as fair as possible. I'm not favoring anybody. I want to give you the facts. The facts are this company has a horrible reputation. When you have roof damage, forget it. You're not going to see anything. This company, they seem to be a lot more lenient when it comes to water damage inside. This company, if you have a leak in the wall, forget it. They're not paying a cent. And they spell it out clearly in the policy. These are the types of issues that can go on. These are the types of issues that as a public adjuster, I will discuss with you and make clear to you, this is where you stand. If you have any interest in this at all, give me a call. Let's discuss what's going on. You don't have to be local in my area for me to be able to talk to you about things. I'm able to advise or at least point out. I'm not here as a super official capacity where I would represent you against the insurance company and say, hey, you gave her this policy. You need to. No, I will point out what your policy says. I'll point out coverages that you really should have. Think about it, mull it over, talk it with your spouse, and when it comes down to it, if you think you should make some decisions, call your insurance company and get some feedback, act on it. That's my job. I'm advising. I'm Steve Wolbach, your friendly public adjuster. If you like what you heard, would you give me one of these? If you have not subscribed to my page, would you please subscribe to my page? I appreciate that. The more activity on my channel here, the more people will be able to see it when they do searches. It's very helpful. I do thank you in advance. I do really appreciate that. I'm here to help you in any way I can. Guys, have yourselves a beautiful day, and God bless you.